If you're buying a house, then you typically have 10 days from the time you sign the purchase and sale agreement to go into the house and have it inspected. Now, a few things can happen. First of all, the inspector is going to go in there and he's going to point out every possible little problem the house may have. Then it's up to you whether you want to either walk away from the deal, or you're completely happy with the inspection, or most likely you'll ask for some repairs to be made prior to the closing. So there are a lot of problems. I would say at least once a month I have a closing and there's a walkthrough issue. So certain repairs were supposed to be done and then they weren't done in a satisfactory way, and you don't find out about it until a day or two before the closing. Well, what happens is if you're approved for a bank loan for a closing and you don't like the repair work that's been done, you've got a problem, because you've just spent a lot of money on an inspection, on an appraisal, paying for a number of different vendors to provide services for the bank so you can get the loan. So there's almost no way you can back out of the deal. All right, so just be aware of this, and whenever possible, it's best, if there's an inspection issue, it's usually best just to ask the seller to give you a credit so that you can fix the issue on your own. Now, you need to be careful how you handle the credit. You don't want to put on any sort of terms for the credit that says this credit's being given in lieu of making repairs or in order to do such and such a work, because if that addendum goes to the mortgage underwriter, which it usually does, they may freak out about the repair issues. Right? So if you go through and there's a problem, it's always best to ask for a credit, have your own people or your own contractor fix it, and then if you do an addendum for the credit, don't mention the repairs in the addendum, because it can open up a can of worms when that addendum goes to the mortgage underwriter.